welcome to the Guide Podcast, a place where we'll bring to you positive vibes and life-changing ideas to your doorstep. Please tune into our YouTube channel for more juicy updates and life-changing ideas. I still remember your host, King T-Boss. Please don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back, guys, to the Guide Podcast. I still remain your host, King T-Boss. And with me in the studio, I have a wonderful guest, a wonderful personality, a man full of energy and talent. He goes by the name Coach Daniel Kemka. Welcome to the Guide Podcast. Welcome to the Guide Podcast.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Yeah, I must say that it's a pleasure having you here. Yeah, welcome. So, Coach Daniel, tell us about you.
Okay, good day everyone. My name is Coach Daniel Kemka, and I'm a brand visibility expert. I'm a certified trainer, facilitator, and coach. And I've been doing that for close to over 2 decades. I've been helping a lot of people in businesses and also help people in personal development.
Wow.
And so far, I've written about almost 10 books.
Whoa. 10 books. Guys, you can hear this, 10 books. Coach Daniel, you're really, really wonderful.
And I've done several personal videos on my platforms. I've done several training programs, both online and offline. All right, and I also have a platform where I help young people to improve their lives. It's called the Innovating Hub.
Okay.
All right. So,
that's wonderful, Coach Daniel. Coach Daniel, what do you have to say about mental health and visibility, the emotional side of building oneself?
all right, thank you very much. Let me start with mental health.
Okay.
All right, mental health is a state where individuals get to, and then because I'm trying to make it as simple as possible.
Okay.
At that stage of your life, if you don't think anything is worth engaging in, you're not thinking straight. That people at that time, they have almost lost it. So that's what we call mental health. Now, when we talk about visibility is your ability to be able to show yourself to the world, let people get to know you, so that they can trust and buy from you. All right, so now when we want to combine these two together, mental health and visibility, then we're talking about the state where you have become very vulnerable. Yes, you want to get known to the world so that the world can trust you, because the world cannot buy from you if they don't know you. So
that's true.
When we talk about, we delve into social media,
okay,
right? And so in the process of being visible, a lot of people try to do everything possible to be known in the world, and so as a result of that, it ends up affecting them mentally, especially if they are not able to achieve some of the things they want to achieve online. All right, and so some of them get carried away with the likes metrics and follow metrics. You want to get followership, you want to get likes, you want to get more people to get to know you, and so sometimes it can become overwhelming. I've been in that state before, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. And so at that state, at that mental health state, a lot of people get to that point where you call mental fatigue, and if you're not careful, you end up having a desire to commit suicide.
Wow.
That's the highest state.
So, Coach Daniel, what about people who really don't have access to internet facilities, and then they feel like they want to build themselves? Mentally, they are prepared, but they don't have those facilities to help them build that part, that personal development they wish.
Yes. That personal brand.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, before we start talking about building your brand or developing your brand, you have to even identify. That's what I call right now. I think like yesterday I did a broadcast on what I call clarity.
Okay.
First of all, you need to even be clear about who you are and what you want out of life. Because if you're not clear of who you are and what you want out of life, you'll be doing so many things at the same time. And that can lead to mental fatigue. That's number one. Number two, when it comes to you not having the facility, there are people who have this positive mentality that they can do anything anything is possible. There's always a way out. And so you might not have the facility at this point, but you can always think about how to go about it. Do you understand?
Okay.
This possibility mindset. So if you're in that state and you don't have that basic facility, you can also always have this possibility mindset where you can collaborate with other people that have the facility. Now, the truth of the matter is we are not born equal. There are people who were born with silver spoon and they have some of these things at their disposal. They have the money to buy the equipment. There are people who don't have that facility. And so you don't allow your background to put your back on the ground. And so you have to think about ways that you can fine-tune yourself and collaborate with people who have the facility so that you can be able to become visible.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Daniel. As you all can hear from our coach and our guest in the house today, Coach Daniel, he said, first of all, you have to know who you are. You have to discover yourself. Then you'll be able to take that step, that bold step you need to help yourself grow, to help yourself reach that level you really want to. So my viewers out there, please try to listen to yourself. Try to know who you are. Don't just feel you can do anything because you're smart, because you have the knowledge of it. Don't think you can do everything. First of all, you discover yourself. Then we can make forward to whatever you want to do in life. So guys, don't go nowhere because we still have our guests in the house. In our studio, we still have our guest, Coach Daniel. We'll be right back after the short break. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back to the Guide Podcast. I still remain your host, King T-Boss. And we still have our wonderful guest in the house, Coach Daniel. So, Coach Daniel, tell me more about your brand and your personality as a coach. I really want to know much about yourself and then the amount of books you have written. You told me you've written some books earlier, and then I would like to know how we'll be able to see those books and how our viewers out there will be able to get those books to help them. Because even me, myself, personally, I would like to study those books to help me because I feel like I'm looking up to you in one way or the other to help myself. So at this point, I really want to hear more about your personality, your brand, your books, those wonderful things you have put together for all of us.
All right, thank you very much. Let me start this way. Somebody who is passionate about helping people.
Okay.
When I see people who are thriving in business, who want to start up something, ideas start flowing in my mind to want to pour out to the person, to those people, basically. And that's how it has been for me all my life. And I've helped so many people, all right, in businesses, personal development, in branding, several people, several individuals. And so my book is navigated towards that, to helping people both physically and mentally, basically. So some of my books, I think I also delve into relationships. I've written a book on relationship. I've written a book on selling. I've written a book on personal development. All right. So you can get my books on Seller. However, you can, if you follow me on my Facebook page, Daniel Kemka, that's my Facebook page, and that's my primary area, okay, of concentration. I'm more of a Facebook person than TikTok or Instagram, but I'm on TikTok basically. I'm also on Instagram, on LinkedIn as well, but I focus my attention more on Facebook. So if you type Daniel Kemka, you will see me.
Okay.
Right then, when you scroll through, you see my introductory message, and that's where you can have access to my ebooks.
Okay.
You can have my ebooks on Seller. If you type my name on Seller or a Seller platform, all my books will appear, and so you can buy anything. People have bought my books from different parts of the world. Let me tell you something. That was last year. A lady bought 4 of my ebooks from South Africa. She bought also a book, one of my ebooks, Smash Your Goals, for an ex-convict. An ex-convict is someone who just left the prison.
Yeah.
And so she bought it for that person, and the person read the book. The guy read the book, and the person really, I got the feedback, and I was really elated.
Wow.
All right. Somebody bought my book on relationship. She has not been married for a while, and so she bought my book in less than 2 months. She's married. She has a daughter right now.
Whoa.
So I have several people who have bought my ebooks. If you check on my wall, on my Facebook wall, I have over 20 videos that I've done that have inspired people. Last year, I remember a woman who watched one of my videos and she watched my videos. I think the next day in the morning, I saw alert on my phone. And so I said, who sent this alert? I thought maybe it was scam or something. So I decided to check my email. When I checked I discovered that a woman bought 2 of my ebooks. She said, it sent me a mail. She said she watched one of my videos and the video really inspired her. So she decided to buy 2 of my ebooks.
So Coach Daniel, how did you start? How were you able to reach this level? What inspired you to go into being a life coach and a trainee?
Okay, I think it stemmed from passion.
Okay.
And like I said before, if you listen to me, I said that I have this desire. When I see people starting up an idea or starting up a business, or they have the intention to start up something on their own, I get this, people call it anointing or grace or skill or whatever it is. I just flow and I pour into the other person.
Wow.
Sometimes I don't even remember what I say, but that person runs with it. I remember many years ago, a lady called Victoria Chuku. I don't even know where she is right now. When she left secondary school, she didn't have anything doing. I think she was working in a kiosk for someone, and so she was even having issues with the person. So she told me that she knows how to make hair or something. And so I can't remember. I poured in idea. I told her I don't need a shop to rent your idea. As at that time, Victoria was like 17, 18. Right now, she should be married with kids. And so I poured in ideas to her that you can actually be doing home service. As at that time, home service wasn't popular, but I gave her that idea. 6 months down the line, I saw her in an event. I said, Victoria, then she was now 19. I said, Victoria, I remember I said something. She applied everything. I said, as at that time, she had over 16 customers that she makes their hair. This lady, as I'm talking, she's the one that sponsored herself in school. All right. So even she went to school outside Lagos. Those customers will call her, pay for her transport to come to Lagos, make hair, and go back.
Wow.
As at the time she was about entering school, as at that time, she said she had almost 300,000 in her account that she made for making hair.
Wow.
She didn't have a shop.
That's wonderful.
That's to show you that whenever I have seen people, I just create ideas. This is just one out of several people that I've. So that's how the passion came about. And I discovered that, okay, I like helping people, so why don't I go into this? And so that's why I delved into coaching, training, and facilitating, basically.
So viewers out there, you can hear from our guest in the studio today, Coach Daniel. He said passion. I'll still use this word, passion. Passion drove him to being a life coach. And you can hear his testimonies. And as such, you can check his book on Seller. Anytime, any day, you can always reach out to Coach Daniel on his social media platform. So guys, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after the short break.
Hello guys, welcome back to the Guide Podcast. I still remain your host, King T-Boss. I will still have our wonderful guest in the house, Coach Daniel. Alright, Coach Daniel, I want to ask you, while growing up as a boy, what were your favorite moments growing up?
Okay, one of my favorite moments was when we used to watch movies.
Okay.
Alright, so when we were young, we just had this white television. Okay, so I had this neighbor that the father had money then, so he had a color television and video cassette. So we had so many videos then to watch, and so I used to go to their house to watch movies. Then we used to watch Commando, Rambo, all those movies then.
So what were your favorite movies that you really want to watch over and over, even right now, that you feel like, this movie, back then I really love this movie. What are those movies that you feel like you want to watch now as an adult?
Okay, as an adult, one of the movies I really want to watch is Terminator, Conan the Barbarian.
Wow.
So those are the movies I know I really enjoy.
Those were my best movies too.
Then Jackie Chan.
Whoa,
He has been there all this while.
That's true. So what were these games you were playing? Just because I know growing up we didn't have much toys and no smartphones. So what games were you playing? Which was your favorite game that you were doing, that the things that kept you busy as a baby?
Okay, as a young boy, not really as a baby, as a young boy.
Okay.
One of the things I learned is backflip.
Backflip.
Yeah, I studied. And it's shocking that I can still do it till now.
Are you for real?
So something I learned at an early age.
I never tried that for once.
Yeah.
I was so scared of backflip.
So I used to do backflip, steady, and then danger rolling. That's what we used to call it then.
Wow.
Danger rolling.
Danger
You
rolling.
can't do that now.
Can you explain that, please?
Danger rolling is when you turn and you not squeeze yourself and then some people break their neck.
That's like acrobatic.
Yes.
Wow.
So I learned all that when I was young. Then we also go to, then I lived at Ojo. So we used to go to the river to swim. Then we go catch fishes.
Wow.
We catch crabs.
Wow.
Yes. And so these are the
I once went for crab hunting, so
Yeah.
I had some crabs to fry and eat.
Then another thing, we used to go to the bush to plug what they call irrigate and sugar cane.
Okay.
The green species, not the blue,
No, the red one.
the green one.
Wow.
So I remember one time I went with one of my childhood friends to plug sugar cane in the bush. I didn't know that snake had passed through my leg. Wow, I felt something warm. I didn't know. Very big snake.
Wow.
So while I was waiting for him, just passed through my leg, on top of my leg. So it was when I now look back, saw the tail pass.
Leaving your leg.
I don't know, as if my mind froze. I didn't know. So later I now told the guy that, look, snake just passed my leg. The guy dropped the cutlass around the knee.
He left me there.
We all had it.
So, and the snake would have gone his own way.
That's not his own way.
Wow,
Those
wow.
are the things that we used. We really had fun.
Yes, I must say that you had fun during when you were growing up. So, Coach Daniel, tell your viewers out there how they will be able to reach you on your social media platform and all the way they could reach you. Just give it to them.
I'm on all social media platforms. Like I said, I function more on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. You get my videos on TikTok. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Alright? And of course I'm on WhatsApp.
So, give us your social media handle so that our viewers out there will be able to find you as we're speaking right now.
Okay, if you go on TikTok, just type Daniel Kemka, you see me.
Daniel Kemka, spell it, let's hear.
Daniel Kemka. I will kill them.
So on my Facebook, Daniel Miracle Kemka, you can't miss it. I'm the only person. I tell people that it's an educational platform. There's you will learn a whole lot. I have multiple videos that can help inspire you. Learn a whole lot. I have a lot of resources there. Then you can click on the link on my Facebook. You go to my page to buy any of my ebooks. Basically, I'm into helping people grow to become better than where they are. As a matter of fact, I'm even organizing a training clarity session for people. You know, most times, every year, people go to do fasting and prayer. Oh, God bless me. Oh, God prosper me. At the end of the year, you have nothing to show for it. And one of the reasons is because a lot of people lack clarity. And January is the basic time you need to gain clarity, understand what you are supposed to do. Do you understand? And if you're vague, trying to do everything at the same time, you end up achieving nothing. And so I usually do clarity sessions for people one-on-one. If you chat me on any of my Facebook platform, you send me an DM, I will definitely reply you and we'll have one-on-one clarity session to help you understand. Remember I told you about discovering yourself. It's not enough to discover yourself, but also discover what you are born to do and who you are meant to serve. Do you understand? You're not meant to serve everybody.
That's true.
And that's one illusion a lot of people have. You're not meant to serve everybody. You're meant to serve a specific set of people. Now, when you understand your market, your target audience, it now enables you to understand the message you are meant to pass across.
All right, guys, as you can hear from our guest in the studio, Coach Daniel, he says that you can find him on Facebook. He's a Facebook person. Yeah, so you can find him on Facebook and all social media platforms, Daniel Kemka. Okay, guys, thank you all for staying tuned with us. I still remember your host, King T-Boss. Don't go nowhere. Tune into our YouTube channel for more juicy updates. I still remember your host again, King T-Boss. I'll say bye for now.